Good morning. It is Wednesday, October 14th. Today, the church celebrates the feast of the first person who was commemorated as a martyr in the early church, aside from St. Peter, and that would be St. Callistus. St. Callistus I was a pope in the early 200s, and he was a pope who was met with a lot of controversy because of his opinions. And his opinions, in my opinion, were rather good. The biggest thing that some people had against Callistus was that he readmitted Christians into the church who had denied their faith because of fear of being put to death. There were many people who were given the choice of denying Christ Jesus and living, or continuing to embrace the faith and being put to a horrible, miserable death. Many people, because of their fear, rejected Christianity, but they repented and they wanted to come back. Some of the early church leaders said that they had no right to come back since they had denied Christ. Others, one of whom was Callistus, a pope, decided that they could come back as long as they had renounced their sin and embraced the Lord again. You know, there are so many times in our lives that we say people don't belong, and we don't give them a chance to prove the fact that they have indeed changed. I found that for myself for the few years that I was a chaplain at Indiana State Prison. There were men inside the walls who had changed their lives. They had become radically different people, and yet the officers or other staff members or even people outside would have said, "There's no way. If you're rotten, you're rotten. If you're a criminal, you're a criminal. They're not going to change." I tell you, some of them did change. We have to give people the chance to change, and we have to embrace them and celebrate them when they do. God bless you this day and every day of your lives.